Well, death has been avoided just about for now, and our away form has come to an end, but our home form has took a turn. This season is weird. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and welcome to part 5 of season 4 of the Journeyman with Barnsley. And in today's episode we take on Sheffield Wednesday as well as Southend United, both in the Championship, and that is certainly going to be a couple of really interesting matches. So since you were last with us, things have gone okay, I guess. We beat Wigan 6-2 at home. Unbelievable performance, really. Corey Smith, Zandy, Berkovitz, Edwards and Stangle on the score sheet, as well as an own goal for us there. We then went away to Leeds. We were 1-0 up for quite a significant portion of the game, with Andy Carroll getting the goal. But we did go down 2-1 in the end there, which was a little bit disappointing. And most recently we drew 1-1 with Brentford, them scoring a late equaliser after an Andy Carroll opener. So that all means that we are 12th in the Championship at the moment, only 6 points outside of the playoffs, very much in with a chance of perhaps nicking that 6th place, depending on how we do between now and the end of the season. And we're also very much safe in the league. We're 18 points clear of Wigan with 8 games to go, so we're staying up this year basically, which is a fantastic achievement. And as you can see by the competitions, the board are very, very happy with that. You know, if we can finish top 10, they'll be even more pleased. And yeah, you know, they're absolutely delighted with how we're doing, and I'm delighted with the job we're doing as well. Let's have a little look at the team for today then. We have got Adam Davies in goal, with Fredericks, Byrne, MacDonald and Williams in defence. We've then got Corey Smith and Ryan Yates in the midfield, with Zandy, Edwards and Berkovitz starting behind Andy Carroll up top. So let's get back into some action in this Journeyman series. This is going to be tough. Away at Hillsborough to 8th place Sheffield Wednesday. They're in decent form themselves, so it is going to be a tough one. I have given them the G-Up team meeting. You know, we've been doing okay, but we can do a lot better, and everybody reacted brilliantly to it. We've got massive morale gains, and hopefully we'll be able to show that today and put in a strong performance for you guys watching. And hopefully Andy Carroll can get his first goal with you guys watching. He's scored a couple of goals since the last episode, and I'm hoping that he continues that today. He has Berkovitz on the left hand side. Oh, I thought he might try and get into the middle. He didn't, unfortunately, and it remains 0-0 for now. So they're all inspired by the feedback, which is what you want to see. Gunn gets it away. Coyote gets it forward. Burns on the ball. Get it back, son. No, he's just cleared it straight to there, man. Here's Brooks, and it's just changed to broad daylight from the from the rain, which is quite hilarious to watch. But yeah, hopefully that'll help our game more than anything. And it's just feeling a little bit juddery at the moment. I don't exactly know why, but here's Zandy Silva on the ball. He's pushing forward on this right-hand side. Can he cross it in? He has Fredericks into the middle now, and Gunn comes and collects it. So very well played by him. We're 10 minutes in. We are definitely looking the stronger of the two sides at the moment. Gunn boots it clear. Now here's Brooks. Brooks on the ball. Shoots. Oh, it's off the post, and it's a good save in the end by Davies there. Here's Fredericks with the throw now to Edwards. Back to Fredericks. Now back to Zandy Silva. Andy Carroll, who challenged in the area, but it's okay. Here's Sorloth now on the right hand side. Oh, poor tackle, and he's still going, and it's away somehow. Away by Williams now. Here's Zandy Silva. Now we're pushing forward on the counter-attack. Marcus Edwards on the ball. Gets it wide to Andy Carroll. That's a terrible pass. And that's a ball over the top. End-to-end stuff here. Sobiek. And that is a penalty. A really careless challenge by McDonald there. And it's probably going to be a yellow card for him at the end of all of that. So here comes Soloff with the penalty. And it's a good save by Davies. What an action-packed start to the match this has been. Let's have a look at it on the replay. Yeah, straight at the keeper. Good forceful punch away from the keeper there. And it remains nils each. So here we go on the counter-attack now. Zandy. And this is good pace shown, but Corey Smith not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Soloff. It's a good save by Davies again. He has been very, very good recently. He's playing a 7.1 already in this match. He's made plenty of key saves, which, you know, could be the difference between us qualifying for the playoffs and us, you know, finishing in a mid-table mediocrity. But, you know, either of those options are absolutely fine. I think we've, you know, made Barnsley progress a little bit since we've been here, and what a goal that is by Soloff. Unfortunately, Davies couldn't get to that one. That was pretty special. Look at how many fans we've brought along with us, though. We're definitely getting the Barnsley folk inspired. And that was a good ball forward by Brooks, and then Soloff. Yeah, fabulous finish in the end. Davies perhaps should have been on his line. Maybe could have done a bit better. But you can't really fault them. We've told them to calm down, and that has made them disinterested. That was accidental. Berkovitz gets it into the middle. Here's Bun. Oh, it's in! Burn it was, not Bun. And what a header that is from, I don't know, probably about 10 yards out. It has to be said. Maybe a bit more. Let's have a little look. Yeah, more like 14 yards or something like that. Great header there. And, well, it's 1-1. I really wasn't expecting it from that corner, but really powerful header, and it's gone in, and after 35 minutes, we're back at 1-1. What a match this has been so far. Here's Coates forward to Sobiek. Ah, Davies, since I've praised you. What is going on there? That was really, really poor goalkeeping. And Sobiek with the goal. And it was Coates who got forward, and oh, that's embarrassing goalkeeping. And now all of a sudden he's playing a 6.8 rather than a 7 point whatever he was, and we're 2-1 down just before half time. Can we perhaps get a goal back? It doesn't appear that way. So half time it is 2-1, and I think undeservedly. You know, they've had the penalty. It could have even been 3-1, but I think we've been the better team so far. They've had two. Although I haven't said that, Davies made a couple of really good saves beforehand, so perhaps it's about fair on reflection. But looking at the stats, we definitely should be at least level, you would say. Here's Zandy on the ball. He's pushing forward now. Moving to the right hand side, good ball into the middle. Here's Berkovitz, back to Williams. Is he going to cross it in? Williams goes alone. Here's Yates forward, Andy Carroll, and that is you know, the problem with a striker like Carroll. He's not good with his feet in the box, so you know, anything on his feet in the box, you're going to have to hope that the next thing he does is shoot, otherwise it's not going anywhere, and it's going to be 3-1. That was a good save, actually, from Davies. So here comes Penny now. Gets it into the middle. It's away. Now here's Edwards. Nah. Williams comes out to collect, though. Here's Berkovitz. Could be a chance on the counter. Ball forward, Andy Carroll. But he has to move on it, and there you go. He just can't move his feet, which is really costing us sometimes. And Sobiek, with the chance, misses the target. So let's try and G them up a little bit. Oh, that free kick nearly went in. We'll make a substitution. I think we're going to bring Marcus Edwards off. We're going to put Mowat in there instead. Haven't really played him too much this season. We'll put Adebayo up top there as well instead of Andy Carroll, and hopefully that'll work out well. Get creative, boys. Come on. Let's do this. 65 minutes gone. We definitely take a draw in this match. It's basically ended our playoff hopes if we do lose. Koyate, Smith. Can we go on the counter? It's a good ball forward. Adebayo's there. That's the difference between him and Andy Carroll. He's, good on his feet. Gunn gets it away. Header down by McDonald, but only as far as Coates. Now here's Sobiek. This is a chance to wrap it up. Oh, what a save. Very, very lucky there. Now then. Here comes Penny. Cross into the middle. Koyate. It's a good save once again by Davies, and he's just about keeping us in the game here. Making up for that dreadful mistake that's seen us go 2-1 behind. 10 minutes to go. This is going to be interesting. I think Yates is the man that's going to come off. We're going to put Cameron McGeehan in there instead, and hopefully he can do a decent job as the box-to-box. But I just don't see how we're going to do this now. We've got 90 seconds there or thereabouts to do something, and that's a good ball forward to Sobiek. This is a chance to wrap it up, and what a save from Davies there, getting down low to his right. A minute to go. They've got the corner. Can we go on the counter-attack? Perhaps. Penny into the middle, but here's Tunnicliffe. And it's a goal kick. Now we need to get this forward very, very quickly. Hurry up. Hurry up, Davies. Oh, Williams has got it. Nah, Bergovitz loses it, and now that's surely going to be it. They're just going to shoot surely, and it'll all be over. Palmer, Tunnicliffe, it's in. Well, there you go. Ryan Tunnicliffe with the goal. It was a pretty good goal, to be honest with you. And Hillsborough is bouncing now that they've got the victory in the bag. Brooks got it back to Palmer. Palmer to Tunnicliffe, and a really good shot in the end there, right into the bottom corner. 3-1, and you have to say, a little hard done by in this match, but it's one of those things that can happen. We could have quite easily been the team to win 3-1, but that's the way it goes, and we'll just have to come back in the next game. I'm just waiting for the referee to blow, and he has done. And it's a tough result to take, but they definitely played much better than us in the second half. And we've got to have a reaction now against Southend. Alright guys, a couple of changes for this match. Rob Hughes comes back into the side after being on international duty, and he swaps places with Corey Smith in the midfield, so that we've got our full strength lineup back at it once again. So let's get into the match. Apparently we need less than 6 loan players in there, which is absolutely fine. We'll stick Pinnock on the bench instead, so let's go. Interesting match against Southend. Obviously, they're having a good season as well. They're playing quite a defensive formation. Anybody we really recognise in there? John Ruddy, I guess, but nobody else particularly. So that's absolutely fine. We expect a much better performance today. Hopefully, we can get that better performance. Otherwise, could be seeing 2 defeats on the episode, which I think would be the first time in our Barnsley journey so far. But Southend are currently down in 17th place, but they're certainly not too far behind us in terms of points. In fact, if they beat us today, they go above us in the league. That shows you how tight it is in around this mid-table area, with 6 games to go after this. So it is going to be really, really interesting to see how this table shakes down, and hopefully we can get some momentum going and take that through to next season, because if we sort of drown the rest of the season and we, I don't know, fizzle out, if you like, then we'll probably take that form into next year, which is not good, second season syndrome and all that. So we really want to end this season on a high and go into next year confident with some new additions. Sorry, I keep calling him Bun, but it's Burn. Heads it over the bar. Couldn't replicate his absolute beast of a header in the last game. Fredericks with the throw. He has Hughes now to Smith. Smith on the ball, back to Hughes. Hughes switches the play now to Fredericks. Fredericks, what's he going to do with it? Hughes, he has Edwards. Now Hughes. Good ball to Williams. This could be a chance now. Smith. McDonald. Switches the play to Fredericks on this right-hand side. Gets it into the middle. Oh, it's in. I don't know how it's gone in. I think it might be an own goal. Murray Wallace with the own goal. Fredericks with the cross in. Let's have a little look at this in a little bit slower motion. Fredericks crossed it in. And it was off his hand as well. Oh dear, that was rather unfortunate. But 1-0. We'll take that, and that would move us 7 points outside of the playoffs with 6 games to go, which, is overturnable, and it would be our 16th win of the season, which is absolutely crazy. What a first half for us in terms of dominating the match, and hopefully we can continue that in the second half, and finally get a home win on camera for the first time since that Villa game, which was a long, long time ago. Certainly feels like a long time ago. I think we might bring Adebayo on again. Andy Carroll just is a bit camera shy, apparently. Oh, it's a free kick, and Berkovitz is going to get sent off. You tool. It's very annoying. So I think what we'll do, because Zandy isn't having a good game either, we'll switch it up a little bit, put the diamond in. Bring Ryan Yates on. Maybe Corey Smith can go there instead. Yeah, I think that works out quite well. And we'll bring Andy Carroll off for Adebayo, and that should be fine. We're going to go cautious, and hopefully we can hold on to this. It would be a bit of a sore way to win, I guess, through just no goal, but at the same time, 3 points is 3 points at this stage of the season, and it makes it look even more impressive. If we could get a 65 points, then that's a really good first season in the Championship. And most years would get you in the top 10. This year might not do. But we'll just have to see. He has Edwards. He boots it forward. Adebayo now. He's pushing forward. This could be half a chance here. Adebayo switches the play to Fredericks, who's pushing forward once again. Gets it into the middle. Adebayo's there. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2-0 with 20 minutes to go, and you wouldn't see them coming back from that. So 15 minutes left. And this is pressure. This is what you call pressure. Trying to hold on in these last 10 minutes. Come on, get creative. Can we do it? We're going to go very defensive now. 4 minutes of added time with 10 men. But I think we are just about going to hang on. So there we have it. It is all over. We have got the victory. 3 points in the bag. A very boring match, it has to be said. I think, recording for 5 minutes, not long at all. In this second part of the video, got Villa next, and then obviously Ipswich. So we've had a full round of fixtures now, if you like, and I think we've done okay, to be honest with you, since we've arrived at Barnsley. So if we have a little look at our games so far, we've won 11 of our first 24, lost 9 of them, drawn 4, a win ratio of 45%, and not quite in our career 46% yet, but that is absolutely fine. I think we're doing a decent job, most definitely. We'll have a quick check of South Shields, actually, how they're getting on. I think they might be relegated now. They're still 23rd. And yes, they have been relegated. It is confirmed with 5 games still to go. they are down and definitely out. They're well off the pace, and I think we got out there at the right time, really. If you look at their season since we left, which was just before the Gateshead game the first time around, so this was my last match in charge. They've only won twice since then, and only had a few draws as well. At least at my time, we had quite a few draws, a couple of victories on the bounce. We won beaten in 3. And only lost 1 in 5 as we'd went into that. Dan Maguire hasn't really featured the second half, although the last 2 that he has, he's scored 3 goals, so perhaps he's getting a bit of a run now, but it is a little bit too late for them. Hopefully he stays at the club into the next year, and he can help fire them up in National League North, but that is a shame to see them go. Hopefully we can do a little bit better in the road to glory. I have thought about how we're going to do that, and there will be an announcement on the channel in due course. But we've got 6 games to go, so I'll be back for the Sheffield United and Birmingham City games in the next episode. So if you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below, and it does really mean a lot to me and for the channel. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.